Hey world! I'm coming at you with a video essay. I want to discuss how teenage bedrooms in coming-of-age films are a microcosm of the character's story and a reflection of their personality. Movies about teenagers. Coming-of-age films hold a special place amongst movie genres, I think, because they depict situations most everyone has experience in. Friendships, first, and finding yourself. My personal way of defining excellent character development is when a character does something at the end of a movie that they wouldn't have done at the start. And that is basically the entire point of coming-of-age movies. They tell a story about simultaneously being young and excited for the future, and the uneasiness that comes with the unknown. I'm not alone in loving the genre. In fact, there's a whole Tumblr page devoted to compiling images of teen bedrooms on screen. But what makes bedrooms in coming-of-age movies such iconography? I think one reason bedrooms accurately reflect a teenager's current personality and interests is because teens can take what's suddenly at their disposal, as might not have been at a younger age, to fill their space and have a firm grasp on their world that's constantly evolving and throwing them new obstacles. Some of my favorite on-screen bedrooms are in Jason Reitman's Juno. The foreign scary movie posters and eccentric art pieces that line Juno's wood-paneled walls are immediately juxtaposed with a cheerleading uniform and a Little Miss sash hanging from her best friend's pastel pink ones. Juno's bedroom with its naked baby dolls and hamburger phone aid in introducing this childish and creative nonconformist. Diablo Cody, who wrote the screenplay, said the room in particular was a very emotional set for me, because it reminded me so much of my little habitat when I was a teenager. And she was right. When you're a teenager, your bedroom is your sanctuary. Common items adorning teenage walls are posters of idolized musicians, scribbled lyrics to favorite songs, memorabilia from fond high school plays or sports teams, and street signs that probably trigger a fun origin story. These are the closest things that come to prized possessions to teenagers because this is the first time in their lives that they can truly be sentimental and nostalgic of their past. This is where I get to give my little Gen Z opinions. I grew up watching coming-of-age movies, but I also grew up watching YouTube. Lest us forget the mighty room tour trend. Though tons of people obviously still watch and make room tour videos, there was a surge in the beauty community from like 2011 to 2015. This lined up eerily well with the DIY era of YouTube, which I unfortunately took part in. So many DIY videos were made by teens in their bedrooms showing other teens in their bedrooms how to make decorations to decorate their bedrooms. This is immediately what I think of when characters have Christmas lights in their room, and the room that comes closest to embodying this is Kayla's in 8th grade. This isn't surprising because Bo Burnham imbued the movie with intense realism and has a firm grasp on internet culture. In the script, the bedroom is described as small and brightly colored, posters of pop stars and movie stars and pretty photos on the wall, a twin bed with a massive pink down comforter and something tiny beneath it. Kayla's bedroom looks identical to these room tour videos, which is significant because you can imagine that Kayla was inspired by them to have her physical world match her virtual world on her phone. I vividly remember watching one of Trisha Paytas's room tour videos in which she explains that her adult bedroom is boring because she's an adult and she can put all of her things throughout her house.
So I decided to show you guys my room. Keep in mind, one, I'm an adult. So my room is very minimal. I don't have everything just crammed into one space. I mean, I have a living room. I have, my second bedroom, which I made a walk-in closet / office. So
that was the first time I looked at a teenage bedroom like that. This bedroom is all you've got when you're a teenager. Everything you own, possess in the whole world that you call yours, basically, is in this one room. This also means that remnants from a character's childhood interests are often peeking through teenagers' newly adopted and ever-adapting persona. A teenager's bedroom is itself a microcosm for their unique coming-of-age story. Parts of who they were, who they are, and who they are trying to be are coexisting in a single place. The greatest component of a coming-of-age movie are its characters and how they process their emotions in this big bad world. So it is only logical that all the things a character owns that help to define them and distinguish them for their particular story and arc are visible in their one extension of themselves and their mind, their bedroom. Lady Bird's bedroom holds a lot of significance. She uses her bedroom walls as a direct representation of her current thoughts and dreams. Her Vote for Lady Bird posters and updating list of names make this clear. Throughout the movie, Laurie Metcalf's character pleads with Lady Bird to keep her room neat. Her angsty character trait embodies itself in rejecting her home and family and thusly having an untidy room. But in the last scenes we get of the bedroom, she is repainting it. The last scene in Lady Bird's bedroom is reminiscent of the one in Booksmart where Caitlin Deaver's character, Amy, is packing to go to Africa. In this scene, the elephant in the room is actually a stuffed panda. Amy's parents lovingly embrace the toy that clearly bared great significance in Amy's childhood, as well as it does now in her teenhood. In an article interviewing Booksmart production designer Katie Byron, she references the idea that teenage bedrooms often have relics from childhood, but that Amy probably would take things away and put them in a box. She goes on to point out that the books on the shelves are comprised of feminist literature and that there is even a drawer in Amy's room labeled Molly's Clothing. This could be interpreted as the physical embodiment of the space Molly occupies in Amy's mind and world. There was a time before the coming-of-age genre existed. Teenage characters were written by adults who didn't care to develop and understand them enough to voice their struggles, let alone give them bedrooms significant to their story. From Grease to John Hughes movies, from Rebel Without a Cause to Superbad, filmmakers have been perfecting their portrayal of teenagers. And so today, we can look at a character's bedroom for a peek inside their mind and world. I hope my reading off my laptop wasn't annoying. I don't know, maybe I was inspired to write this video essay a while ago, but I think actually being in my childhood bedroom for such an extended period of time recently, which I am so privileged to be able to do that, first of all, but I don't know, I think that's what really pushed me to make this video. I don't know, I also scoured the internet just like for content on like teenage bedrooms on screen, and like I just really wanted a video essay on it, and you know, if you really want something and it's not out there, you've got to make it, I guess. So here's my installation. Thank you guys. Bye world.